Hello and welcome back to tazwells12. You're on my YouTube channel, which is tazwells12, and I am the host who is Tara Wells. Today's video is going to be a makeup review testing tutorial video. Before I show you the product, or before we get into this, I know that you do like these, and I am bringing so many more from different brands, different products, different places. I am bringing as many as possible to you, so I know that you do like these. But like I said, before we get into the product, I just want to go through the nitty gritty stuff, which is, if you like the video and you like the content or the product or the review, please let me know, and you can do that by giving the video a massive thumbs up, because then I know that you like them, I can bring more, I can improve them. Let me know, and you will do that by putting the thumbs up button. Please subscribe to tazwells12. You can do that for absolutely free by signing up to YouTube and then subscribing to tazwells12, which is absolutely free. That's a clickable button on my main page. You can do that, and then you can join the little love family, the tazwells12 YouTube journey as we go along. That would be absolutely great if you could come and join and support me. Please comment down below and comment on anything on the video that you liked or you disliked, and I will 100% comment back to you and like your comment every single time. Also, the video is not sponsored by any of the brands I do mention. It is all out of my own money, and it is not sponsored. It's just an advice video for you guys. Please check out my other social medias, which is one on Twitter, 2 on Instagram. It's tazwells12, which is my main account, and then tazwells12 home, which is my home account. Check, like, follow, comment, anything you'd like to do. That'd be absolutely great. I would be more than thankful for that. Thank you already for my existing subscribers. I love you so much, and thank you for joining and supporting me. It means the world to me. And now we will get into the makeup review testing tutorial video. The product we're going to do the review testing tutorial today on is this honey palette. So this honey palette is actually from Primark. I think it was about £3 to £4. I'm not sure, I bought this a little while ago. And I saw some others. I think they had a cherry one and they had something else. But this is the one that sort of took my fancy, that when I saw the colour story in the palette, which I'll show you in a minute, that I absolutely loved it. I thought it was really neutral. It's going to be a really easy palette to take because this is so small. It's very chunky, but it's very small palette. So if this definitely works, it will be a really easy palette to take anywhere. So I love the aesthetic of it as well, because this is all like rubber silicone, really unusual. Really like that. And the palette looks like this. So you can see where you can use this absolutely so well. It's going to be a so easy palette to use. So we've got some nice yellows in there, some nice browns, some shimmers in there too. There you go, you've got about 3 or 4 shimmers, which is really lovely. This is going to be such a nice palette to use. So I have not used this, and I cannot wait to use this. We're going to try and use as many colours as possible. But before we get into the palette, I am actually going to prime my eyes and put my hair up. I've got 3 primers that I use. The first one, it depends what I'm going to use and what I'm going to do. I've got is this Essence I Heart Colour Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. And this is just a applicator like this. Really easy to use. Sometimes I would just use this on its own. Really like this. It's about £2.50 in Wilko's, but I don't know if you can find them because it's quite an old product, but I do absolutely love this product, and I hope I can find more of them. The other product I normally sometimes use with that is the Makeup Hide and Chic or Chic sort of concealer stick. It's just literally a concealer stick. I've had this for so long, and sometimes I put that on just to give it a more of a thicker sort of consistency on the base, so it will get the eyeshadow stuck. Or I will use this, or use it as a cut crease, and it's the NYX concealer HD Studio one, and I've had this for yonks as well. I put it as a physical concealer, but because it is a little bit like on the yellowy orangey side, I don't use it as that, so I use it as like a cut crease or concealer really, and they're the ones I've got at the moment that I absolutely use. I'm gonna pin my hair up, prime my eyes, and then I will tell you what primer I use, and then we'll get into the palette. So I pin my hair up, I prime my eyes with the Makeup Hide and concealer stick from Poundland, so I've done that, and then I've used a brush that I got in a set from Primark, a 120 circular concealer brush. Love these brushes. They come with a little triangle one as well, precision one, and they're literally a pack for like £2.50. Absolute great brushes. I've got so many of these. Concealed one eye, as you can see that one isn't, and I've just done the one we can see. I don't actually know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try and use as many physical colours as we've got in here. I might start with this colour and then try and put these yellows in because I really want to use them. This one's absolutely clean, so we're going to use that one, and this one is actually from Poundland. These are really nice as well. I think we should go in with this one first. They don't have any names. Oh, pigment, so that's good. Brush that off a little bit, and we will put this into the crease. They're obviously working, they're coming off very well. You can see that. Just put it all in the crease. Give it as much colour as possible we can. Yeah, worked. Absolutely love that. We'll keep that in handy, and then we're going to go in with a tinier brush. So this is a Spectrum brush. It is B06 and it's just this tiny brush. I think we're going to go in with is maybe this yellow. Really coming out, really like this. I'm just going to go on the top. So, just blend them two together, like that. I feel like we've lost a little bit of the under one, so we'll go back in with the other brush. But they're definitely working, they're really nice actually. That, just go back on the yellow a little bit more. I just feel like we've lost it like a little bit up here. But yeah, still really pretty. Like that, like so. Then we will probably use that for the moment. Then denser, fluffier brush, and then we're going to go in with this brown colour here. Make it like a bit more smokier. I don't know if this is going to work. This is where you know you're going to go wrong. They're not very pigmented. Like this brown is not very pigmented at all, like you probably can see that. What I'm trying to do, and I'm picking like loads up on the brush as well, is like defining the corner that little bit darker. But at the moment that doesn't seem to be working. It just looks like the same two colours, and that's really disappointing actually, because I thought, oh, that'd be really good as like a smoky outline, but it's not gonna do what I want to do. So I'm patting as much as I possibly can on, but I don't think it's gonna do what we want. I think that's all we're gonna get from that. The two colours that I used before were really nice. They blended in really lovely. I can see a tiny little bit with a brown, but I think you would need to use a brown from another sort of palette really. I'm just going to do a cut crease. I'm probably just going to do it with this, and then I'll be back in a minute when I've done. So I just cut the crease very, very, like, pretty much half. I went quite down here because I want to put some more of that dark brown and see if it'll work. So I just used the NYX HD concealer, and then I just used a little eyeliner brush that you normally use for like eyeliner, Real Techniques. This one, I use a couple more little brushes to be honest, but yeah, so before that dries, we will get a brush. So I'm just going to use these double-ended brushes. So you get a bigger end this side and a little end this side, and they're literally from Poundland. They're really good and they've got like little gems in there. I think it might be best to like use this on the outer corner, this is in the middle, and then this is sort of like the inner corner. So we're going to try and do this because I don't know how like much die down very quickly. So we're just gonna go on the outer corner of that, which is a really pretty shade. A little bit more. Yeah, that's worked really nice actually. So now we're gonna go the other end and we're gonna use more goldier colour. So we use this, then we're using that. I'm a little bit confused now because them two colours look exactly the same. But in the palette, that looks like a lot darker, and then that looks like a lot goldier. Yeah, that looks exactly the same to me. So I'm just going to find another brush to use the final colour, which is again the same thing, and we're going to use this for the corner. Oh, I've had a lot of fallout as well. Again, doesn't that look all the same sort of colour? I'm so confused right now. Right, okay, right, I'm going to go in this brush again and just go into that dark brown and just see if we can define that corner up a little bit. Right, it's a little bit better, right? I'm just going to go off camera just to sort of tidy up this corner. Right, we're back now. I've just cleaned up that corner. So what I'm going to do is just get a fluffy brush and clean up the actual eyeshadow with this, like the lightest colour from Essence. And it's just an eye blender, but it's really fluffy, so it'll give you a good like clean up basically. But I don't want to take the colour away, I just want to tone this down a little bit. It's just a little bit high for me. Sort of blend it in. If that makes sense. This brush normally works, but I don't know if it's just that eyeshadow. It's not giving me kind of what I want. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So once I've toned it down, like that, I want to go in with the little brush again, and then I basically want to use this yellow up here because that looks like the lightest, because I think this one below it's got like some shimmer in it. Go in with Spectrum 1, or yeah, no, we're going with that one. We're going with that corner one, and then just like sort of do that definition again. Like that. So it kind of like looks blended out, but it's not so thin. You can go back in with all these brushes again, like I feel like you've lost a little bit, or it's all about blending and sort of just getting it the way that you want it. That makes sense. So that's quite clean. It's nice. Just going to clean up a little bit at the top there. It's a bit too near my brow. Just like the tiniest bit like that. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to find a mascara and just put that on, and then I will put my hair down and we can give it a verdict. I'm not going to do both eyes because, yeah, I just don't feel like to do both eyes. I'm back now. I've put my fringe down, so I've put mascara on, as you can see, and the mascara I actually used was the one from Primark, the PS False Lash Queen mascara. I've got absolutely loads of these, and it's a dramatic volume fullness length mascara. It's just like that. I think it's like a dupe for the Too Faced one. So as you can see, this eye, that I have done it. My verdict is gonna be on the cusp, because there's some really good things about it, but there's some really bad things about it. The things I like about it is the packaging. I think the packaging is like 10 out of 10. I think it's absolutely good. I love it how it's a little palette too. I love that. Love the layout of it. Love that the fact that it's got a little tiny mirror. I love the colour story of it. But when I went to put it on my eyes, I absolutely love this colour. I absolutely love that colour. I love that colour. The white, I don't know, absolutely worked. It did work, but I had to really blend it in. I don't know why. That should have just been a blending colour. I'm half on that colour. The colour I didn't like was this brown colour. Like, there's no smokiness in that at all. There's a tiny bit. I really wanted like a smoky corner. That's what I wanted. It's done it a tiny bit, but I had to work at it, as you saw. So this colour and this colour and this colour, they look different in the pan, but on my eye, literally on that shimmer bit, they look absolutely the same. So I'm a little bit confused, because I thought this was going to be like a darker, like gold, like maybe like a darker brown, and then this was going to be actual physical gold, and then I thought that was going to be like a light shimmer, but they're not. They're literally the same. You've seen it. I haven't used any different primers. I've used the same primer. I use the same cut crease. So it's really funny how that they just come out absolutely same. Like I said to you, why I went for this palette was because it was tiny. I love the colour story of it, but I don't generally think that it's worked. Like, the colours have worked like really nice. I'm not doubting that, but I just think that there's a little bit of disappointment in here. Like, let's just say that. Like, if I did this on the other side, I'd absolutely love it. But the way that their shimmers all came out the same gold, I was a little bit disappointed. That's the bit I'm very upset with. Like I've said, I've put it on the cusp because I do generally like some of the things, and it was very good for value for money, but I would have to take other colours with me if I wanted to use this, because there's no inner corner highlight, there's no brown, so I'd have to take some others with it, so that's a little bit disappointing. If you like the video and you like the content I've just shown you and the tutorial on this, then please give your massive thumbs up for it, and then I know that you like these and you want to see these. I normally would have done both eyes, but because there was like that tiny bit I wasn't quite sure that it was worth doing, that's why I've only done the one eye. You'll know if I actually like it, because I would do both eyes. I'll do the one after I've done this one. But that's how it goes sometimes, but I'm not going to waste it. I will keep this. This is on the cusp. I just have to take other products with it. So like I said, if you like the video and you like the advice and you like the tutorial, then give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to tazwells12 by hitting the subscribe button on my main page. It's absolutely free. So come and join the little love family and the tazwells12 YouTube journey, and more of these tutorials will come. I've got loads more palettes to do, and yeah, definitely come along and have a look at that. And try and do another eye look with this, and maybe do it on two, not as a testing tutorial, but I can just do an eye look and we can try and see if it'll work, or maybe some other products can look a little bit better. Subscribe for absolutely free and join all my YouTube channel. Comment down below if you like the product, if you've used it before, what you think of it. If you love it, you hate it, let me know down below and I will absolutely comment back to you and like your comment every single time. The video is not sponsored by Primark or any of the brands I have mentioned. I just want to say that out loud, and I just want to advise you guys, this is just an advice video and it's not sponsored by it anyway. Check out my other social medias, which is the one on Twitter, 2 on Instagram, and you can check, like, follow, comment, whatever you would like to do. That'd be absolutely great. Thank you for supporting as always. Thank you for watching. I hope that you did love the video and enjoy it. This has come to the end. I hope that you have a lovely day or a lovely evening. Take care and I will see you soon, guys. Bye.